For these problems, we are in the exercise book, not the textbook. So make sure that you have the companion workbook to your textbook. And this is talking about interpret slope. This is the homework set for lesson 5.1. I am on page 73 in the homework book. And I'm going to try very hard to do one page per video so that you can go back and review just the pages you want to review. Okay, questions 1 and 2 are based on the graph below. Now let's review the key concept of lesson 5.1. Slope, a measure of the steepness of a line, is the ratio of vertical change to horizontal change, or rise over run. For lines that represent proportional relationships, the slope of the line is equal to the unit rate. So questions 1 and 2 are based on the graph below. And the first question says, which ordered pair is a solution to the equation of the line? So I'm going to graph these points on the graph up there, and we'll see which one is a solution. So the first thing I want to do is figure out the scale of this box, of this graph. On the X and Y lines, one box equals 1. So one box is worth 1 any direction that you go. So figure out your scales. Sometimes the scale will be the same for both axes, and sometimes it will not. So just make sure you know what the boxes represent. Okay, the first one is -3, 2. So back 3, up 2 is right here. That is not on the line. -1, +2. So back 1, up 2. It is not on the line. Over 4 and down 1 is on the line. Back 2, down 3 is not on the line. 1, 1 is not on the line. So the only one of these coordinates that is on the line is C. So number 1, the answer should be C. Number 2, what is the equation of the line? Well, recall that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So we need to know the slope of this line. The slope is 0 because there's no steepness. The line is horizontal. So m, which is slope, is 0. Now, we need to determine baby b. So we need the y-intercept, and that is a point. So let's look at our graph and see where the line touches the y-axis. And it is right here at 0, -1. So I'll bring that point over here, 0, -1. And then baby b is going to be -1. Remember that baby b is part of the y-intercept. It's that second part. And that becomes your -1 up here. That is the little b. Okay, so then we have, if you multiply anything times 0, that becomes 0. And this is -1. So y is -1. And I'm liking answer E for this one. Y equals -1. Okay. Number 3. Which 3 points are on the line y equals -x? So we're going to use this equation and figure out which of these points are on the line. So starting with -2, -1. So we'll let -1 be y, and x will be -2. So -1 and +2 are not equal. So this point does not work. I can get rid of the whole answer choice because of that. A will not work. Okay, let's try the first point in option B. So we have y equals -x. Let me just highlight the one that I want to use. This is the point that we're testing. So 1 equals -x. 1 equals 2? No. So this is not the one I'm looking for. Okay, let's try this point. So I get y equals -x. So 2 equals -2. 2 equals 2. Okay, I like that one. So this one is possible. Let's put a star by it. Because remember, all of the points have to work. So let's keep going. I'm going to check the first one in each set. So here is y equals -x. So you have -2 equals -2. And that is not true. So we can eliminate that one. And then finally we have this last option. So let's say that y equals -x, y is 0, x is -2. 0 does not equal 2. So that is also a no. So I don't have to check all of the others. That's the only one.